Whether it's for notable moments or the highest view count, today on the show we're taking a look at the top 10 greatest live esports events of all time. Number 10, The International, 2015. Hosted by Valve Corporation, The International is a Dota 2 annual esports tournament. Though the first tournament took place in Cologne, Germany in 2011, the more notable event was in Seattle in 2015. The prize pot for the 2015 event was up to $18 million. That was roughly 10 times higher than the prize pot for the first event. This is also the current highest jackpot for an esports event in history. Furthermore, the International sold out a 10,000 ticket quota in less than an hour of being opened and garnered 20 million online viewers. A respectable turnout for even the most popular esports events. Competitors, fans, and sponsors had previously compared the International to the World Cup, stating it was the gamers' version of such a high honor and competition. However, that great honor was boosted even higher during this specific year, thanks to sheer numbers. Events that followed annually continued to excel as far as ticket sales and jackpot amounts. It's no doubt, though, that the 2015 International was by far the best for Dota 2 and esports as a whole. Number 9. ESL Intel Extreme Masters 2014. The Intel Extreme Masters is a huge esports tournament that is hosted annually, with each new year being held at a new venue from around the world. The tournament hosts competitions in a wide variety of games, from World of Warcraft and League of Legends to much more. In late 2014, IEM was held in late December. The SAP Center, located in San Jose, housed the amazing two-day event, which attracted an audience of 12,500 gamers and fans, as well as an additional 4 million online viewers who accessed the live broadcast via YouTube and Twitch. This makes the competitive event one of the largest esports tournaments to occur in America, and it gives a great rank next to other famous events from outside the US. Not only did the event accumulate a large audience, but it had a large prize pot of $50,000 as well. Don't be discouraged by the size of this event compared to the others, as it's undeniably one of the greatest for esports history. Number 8. League of Legends World Finals 2013. The League of Legends World Championship is an annual World Championship tournament that is held at the professional level. The annual event, which usually produces a noteworthy crowd and entry number, is hosted by Riot Games. Competitors enter for a chance to win the 70-pound Summoner Cup, a $1 million prize, and of course the championship title. Again, this event is almost always impressive as far as its attendance goes. However though, in 2013, expectations were exceeded when the Staples Center in Los Angeles sold over 12,000 tickets in just under an hour. 32 million online viewers also tuned in for the major event, which leads many to refer to the tournament as a symbol of esports growth into a spectator sport. In fact, thanks to the online viewer count, more people watched this event than the 2013 NBA World Finals. It also meant that the audience was larger than that of the 2013 World Series. This was one of the largest and most popular esports events in history, and it easily makes this top 10 list. Number 7. ESL One Dota 2 2015 Frankfurt. In the vast Dota calendar, ESL comes just before the International and is considered a warm-up for the larger and more competitive event held later. The 2015 event was the third of its kind held by Dota 2, and the second of that to be held in Frankfurt, Germany. The Commerzbank Arena, a 52,000-seat stadium which usually stages football events, hosted the 8-team esports tournament and quickly sold out of seats. Though this event was seen as more of a preview for the International, 52,000 fans attended. While that count is actually more than the International, the lower prize pot of $250,000 makes it a bit less impressive. Team Secret took home the victory and was awarded 40% of the prize pot, giving them a remarkable $119,254. Still, that amount of money is nothing to scoff at and does play a part in this event holding such a high place on the list of popular esports events in history. Number 6. League of Legends World Final 2014. Much like the 2013 League of Legends World Final, the following year was exceptional as far as esports events goes, though it did surpass the previous year in many ways. Held from September 18, 2014 to October 19, 2014, the overall competition came to a close in Seoul. Amazingly, this League of Legends event sold out in the same stadium that had previously hosted the 2002 FIFA World Cup, which clearly demonstrates that esports is rising to fame as a popular spectator sport. Fireworks and a live performance by the band Imagine Dragons was included in the entertainment lineup provided for the 45,000 attending fans. The League of Legends World Final was broadcast in as many as 20 different languages over the span of at least 40 channels. All of this doesn't even include the 27 million online viewers that logged in to witness this historical occurrence. The prize pot for this event reached about $2.15 million, one of the highest in esports and a great testament to how competitive gaming is a substantial career with fame and fortune commonly attributed to NFL and NBA athletes. Number 5.
Are you ready?
IEM 2017. Among the list of the greatest live esports events is another annual IEM event from a different year. The 2017 tournament took place in Katowice, Poland. A massive, beautiful tech-inspired arena and stage was built just for the gaming event, and over 173,000 fans got to attend and view it in person. 70 broadcast partners, along with countless YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, and Facebook streams of the tournament, brought in an additional 55 million viewers from all over the world. This number beat the previous years in every aspect, making this the biggest esports event to date if you're going by the audience count. If you're going by the prize pool though, it was not the biggest thus far. It was a significant $650,000, which is still among the larger amounts offered in any one of these tournaments. An interesting aspect to note here is that IEM 2017 offered viewers a unique experience not only for esports, but for spectator sports in general by creating a first-person, virtual reality-esque livestream option. This feature put viewers in a first-person 360-degree view of the mighty arena and its thousands upon thousands of fans. Essentially, this legendary occurrence broke a number of records and will surely be remembered by fans and competitors for years to come. Number 4. Kiev Major 2017. Dota 2 is responsible for countless innovative and simply monumental events for the esports industry over the last several years. Next to the International, another groundbreaking event hosted by Dota 2 was Kiev Major in 2017. Held in April 2017 at the National Palace of Arts in Kiev, Ukraine, KM brought in extremely talented teams from across the world, many of which had previously won championships. Though the tournament gained significant coverage, being broadcast in at least 4 different countries and racking up a few million viewers, the factor that makes KM so historically important is the prize pool. At $3 million, this prize pool is high on the list of largest jackpots offered during a tournament, especially a Dota 2 tournament. The winning team, OG, took home the largest portion of the jackpot, which was $1 million. When it comes to esports prizes, that's a hefty prize, and it goes to show you yet again that the esports industry is growing substantially, both in viewership and benefits for the competitors. It's not hard to imagine a competitive gamer using their share of $1 million prize to improve their lifestyle and secure a career in the field, as well as make a name for themselves. Number 3. League of Legends World Championship 2018. When it comes to the annual League of Legends World Championships, each year is more impressive than the last. The tournament has always had a place amongst historical esports events as it seems to break new records each and every year. The event, held in Seoul, Korea, hosted a live audience of about 12,000 people, a normal amount in comparison to other years. Similar to other events, online and broadcast viewerships were at around 8 million people, which was the highest of previous years but came as no surprise. The prize pool was at an all-time high not only for this event but for all esports events before it. Though it's not the highest altogether, it made the top 10 for a reason. The initial prize pool started at around $2.6 million. Thanks to sales and partial crowdfunding, a technique implemented 2 years before, this final jackpot for competitors totaled around $6.5 million. This sent the winning team, Invictus Gaming, home with roughly $2.4 million. Again, this number is amongst the highest awarded in esports history. Without dismissing that this amount is still immense, it's interesting to note that it's not the largest pool in esports history and is in fact only a small portion in comparison to the amount, which was from the Dota 2 International in 2018. Number 2. The International 2018. The International, a Dota 2 hosted event known for being among the largest events held each year for the gaming industry, takes another place on the list that is even bigger than the 2015 tournament. In 2018, the International was held in Vancouver, Canada. 18 professional teams participated in front of a live audience totaling around 20,000 and an online viewership exceeding 15 million people. As far as online viewership goes, that's one of the highest counts in the history of esports. The prize pool, however, is what marks this event as the most popular international so far, as well as one of the most popular esports events ever, period. Over $25.5 million was assigned as the jackpot, which exceeds the previous year by over $1 million, making this the largest prize pool in esports history. The first place winning team, OG, took home over $11 million from that tremendous jackpot. Though little information is currently accessible about the upcoming 2019 prize pool for the International, it is estimated to provide an even higher prize pool. Furthermore, experts expect a substantial growth in viewership, both live and online, as the esports event industry grows steadily in popularity and accessibility. As if the current viewership and prize money isn't enough to demonstrate this flourishing industry, the prospect of even more astounding numbers certainly is. Number 1. 2018 MidSeason Invitational Grand Final. The 2018 MidSeason Invitational is a popular esports tournament organized by Riot Games. The event is held annually and occurs between the first and second splits of all regions. Held last year at Les Zenith in Paris, France, hosted thousands of fans that traveled and committed to seeing the huge event live. In this case, online viewership was what made this such a famous event for esports. With roughly 127 million viewers tuning in on live broadcast platforms to witness the tremendous gameplay, the MSI 2018 takes first place for the most viewed esports event in history. Perhaps the best example thus far of the million-dollar industry and its swift growth. Even more interestingly, of the 127 million viewers, 126 million of them were from the regions in China. This means that about 9% of China's total population tuned in to watch the event. Though the number may seem small, it does break broadcast records. Though the prize pot for this particular event isn't the star of the show, it deserves an honorable mention considering it was copious amounts of money, totaling in at $1.3 million. That's going to do it for today's video. If you enjoyed it, please leave a thumbs up down below. And if you're new here and you like what you just saw, go ahead and hit that subscribe button to keep up to date with all the latest releases from the channel. Thanks a lot for tuning in to the end of this video. This is Tyler from GamerBrain, and I'll see you guys soon.